Good morning, my name is Andrea Leon, and I will be doing my presentation on Ford Explorer, the Eddie Bauer edition. Eddie Bauer first opened its store in Seattle in 1920, with an emphasis on quality and a pioneering money-back guarantee, both of which are still in place today. During their first 50 years, the brand was focused on the outdoors, making clothing products for serious expeditions, as well as for the recreational outdoors person. The company was also an innovator, with creating the first ever garment insulated with goose down, which was introduced in 1936 and termed the Skyline. During World War II, more than 50,000 Bauer flight jackets contributed to the war effort and became one of the icons of the period. In 1970, the brand expanded, growing to more than 500 stores by 2000. The focus of the brand expanded as well, to casual lifestyle apparel for both men and women. Bauer advertisements feature photographs of outdoor scenes with text describing the ability of the clothing. A partnership with American Forest and Add a Dollar Plant a Tree retail program resulted in millions of new trees. A Building Cities of Green tree planting tour brought trees to urban areas. In 2000, Eddie Bauer joined with National Geographic to sponsor a film on Lewis and Clark and a National Public Radio series on expeditions. In 1983, Eddie Bauer licensed its brand to Ford to create the Ford Explorer Eddie Bauer edition. The remarkable partnership has not only endured for 2 decades, but has sold over 1 million vehicles. The co-branded car offers an Eddie Bauer fashion and comfort statement in the context of a Ford Explorer. Ford receives from the Eddie Bauer co-brand a link to the outdoor segment and associations of outdoors active people, comfort, quality, taste, and style. Ford also gets exclusive exposure in the Eddie Bauer catalogs, which have a circulation of more than 100 million. Since 1983, Eddie Bauer has partnered with various other retailers to advertise their brand. For example, in 2000, Signature Eyewear launched Eddie Bauer, Performance Somewhere. In 2001, Eddie Bauer teamed up with American Recreation Products to launch a collection of camping equipment. In 2003, Skyway Luggage created a new luggage collection. In the process, Eddie Bauer brand gained visibility and association reinforcement. The brand became broader, more of a lifestyle brand, which helped enable it to stretch its boundaries. Most firms compete in an environment in which the dynamics make it difficult to stay relevant, differentiated, and energized. Nearly every market is changing because of new technologies, evolving customer application and taste, and competitor initiatives. One way to overcome the constraint and resources, time, and capabilities is to explore brand alliances. Brand alliances involve 2 or more firms that associate their brands together to create superior market offerings, or to engage in effective strategic or tactical building programs. Ford conceivably could have developed its own brand instead of using the Eddie Bauer co-brand. 2 problems become immediately apparent. First, Ford, with all its existing brand building needs, would have difficulty finding an adequate budget to create the Leatherite brand and imbue it with self-expressive benefits that it needs to fill the target niche. Second, even with the unlimited resources, the effort may not have been feasible or would have taken so long that it would not have been worthwhile. The co-brand with Eddie Bauer name instantly provides Ford with a differentiated entry that it realistically could not have developed on its own. A successful brand alliance would be Wendy's sponsoring an ESPN promotion in which the participants can go to Wendy's or ESPN website and win a trip to the home of ESPN. All of these brand alliances have the potential to increase the cost, effectiveness, and impact of the alliance program. There are a variety of ways that brand alliances can be employed. One alliance type involves co-master brands, another creates external brand differentiators, a third involves external branded energizers, and tactical brand alliances represents the fourth type. And that is the end of my presentation. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to